How's it going, Move Student Ministries? This is Pastor Justin. I am coming to you from my office at church. This is the other desk in my office. I'm not going to show you the rest of the office because it is a pigsty. I haven't been in very much for the past month and a week, for past 5 weeks. And I have not cleaned up. I was going to be on a missions trip before all this coronavirus stuff happened, and I did not clean up before I left. And, well, it's kind of the way it always is. But I wanted to announce the winner of our contest. This person has already received their prize. Leah Shibley got the most trivia answers right. I believe she had 4 or 5 answers correct out of 8. And not many of you guys wanted the $10. I was kind of surprised. I thought I was going to get way more feedback, but I only had 2. So I think we're going to be doing another one of those this week about some different trivia questions. I would encourage you to participate because there wasn't a lot of competition. It wasn't hard to win. Leah didn't have to fight out 18 different people for the win. It was 2. So I want to actually start off our devotional now. As I prepared to do a devotional today, I sat down and I read a bunch of scripture, and I just was kind of looking at my own heart about what was sticking out to me about what I thought I could do a devotional on. And I had this realization that I had nothing in my heart to do a devotional. I didn't have anything that was burning inside of me. I didn't have any ideas that I was like, that I'd been chewing on for a while, or any God things that I needed to share with you guys. And it was a good opportunity for me to kind of self-reflect and look at my own heart. And it was just a realization that today, specifically, I haven't had a lot of stuff that I wanted to say to God, or that I wanted God to do, or that I wanted to draw closer to God about. I have a gut feeling that I'm not the only one feeling that way. I have a gut feeling that some of you are in that same position. And so our devotion today is about addressing that. Addressing maybe some apathy in our hearts towards God this morning. Maybe it's just today. Maybe you've had good God time over this quarantine. Maybe you've had some great God times even this week. But today you're not feeling it the way you feel like you should. And so this is for us today. This is going to be for me just as much as it is for you. We are going to be reading from Psalm 139, verses 23 through 24. This is a Psalm of David. And I encourage you to read the whole Psalm. We're just going to read a short verse. And this is going to be something that I want you to pray on your own, in your own way, in your own voice. Find time alone, away from your family, in your room, to just pray this and mean it. Not just to say the words, but to mean it in your heart, and to truly believe that God will answer this prayer. It's very simple. This is Psalm 139, verses 23 through 24. David says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, and lead me along the path of everlasting." Leave me along the path of everlasting life. I just imagine David in his home, processing where he's at and going over his life, and maybe he's feeling something similar to what we're feeling right now. Some apathy, some dryness, a lack of momentum in our relationship with God. And he just closes his eyes and he bows his head and he says, "Search me, God, search the inner parts of my heart. Test me, know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, Father, anything that you see that you don't like. And would you lead me along the path of everlasting life? Would you lead me along the path that leads me to a fullness?" And I just want to invite you to experience what David experienced when he prayed that prayer. I want to invite you to open up the door to give God a chance to do something in you today, to draw closer to you today. Pray these 2 verses and mean it. And just see what God will do. See what God will do. I'm sure you've been fighting with your family. I'm sure you're fed up of being cooped up in the same house just like everyone else is. Find some alone time for yourself and draw closer to God today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I will see you tomorrow if you're a junior hire. If you're a senior hire, you'll see Sarah or Candy. See ya. So I thought I was done, but there's some people at church that are visiting, and I think I want to show you them. Oh my goodness, it's right there. Thank you.
Welcome, you're so welcome.
You guys got
We need a donut.
You guys got back so quick.
Yeah, I know.
You know what happened? There was a worker there, and she was like talking into her little microphone, but she was like looking at it. She was like, "Is Kaya here yet?" And I looked at her, and I was like, "I don't think so." And then she like looked at me, and she was like,
No, not you.
It was so funny. Okay, you want a donut?
I will take a donut, yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have to open it first.
Michelle, I'm sorry I'm breaking the rules right now, but it's for a donut, so it's okay. No, I'm just recording. I think I'm going to add this to the devotional video.
There we go.
Who taught you how to open a box?
Not anyone.
All right, I'm going to grab
The
one.
police was really creepy.
Thank you.
He was just like talking.
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, is he?
All right, guys, have fun. See ya. I just locked myself out. That's okay. I have my keys.